Hobson, a famous Australian opera singer, once said, "I grow plants for many reasons, to please my eye or to please my soul, to challenge the elements or to challenge my patience, for novelty or for nostalgia, but mostly for the joy in seeing them grow." For several weeks, I have studied various resources in pursuit of reasons, like David Hobson, why you, my fellow classmates, should start growing your own outdoor garden. Gathering together the most recent and relatable information, I have constructed my argument and have very knowledgeable sources to support my objective, which is to persuade you to begin constructing your own outdoor garden. My research has led me to 3 conclusions, besides the fact that you need to research how and what to garden. First, gardening can lead to a healthier you. Second, you can produce cheaper food than buying from the store. And third, it is proven to relieve stress and leave you more rewarded and productive. Before we talk about the advantage of growing a garden, let's obtain some basic information that we will need before starting our garden. You need to research gardening through websites such as ehow.com and through books through your library. These resources will help you know how and what to garden and give you step-to-step instructions. Very easy. This should lead you to discover different types of outdoor gardens you can raise, what supplies you will need, and when you need to get started planting. So decide what produce you want to plant and get started. Now that I have talked about a garden, let's begin talking about why you should start planting a garden. Gardening is likely to increase your health. If you plant with organic transplants and seeds, your produce will not contain harmful pesticides that are in conventional produce at the store. According to Lisa Garber in her article, 7 Nasty and Crazy Effects of Pesticides in Food Exposure, written in October 14, 2012, long-term exposure to herbicides and pesticides have been associated in over 60 studies of Parkinson's, and scientists have linked pesticides in several types of cancers. In her article written October 7, 2012, entitled "Safe and Healthy, Does Washing Produce Remove Pesticides?", Barbara Ingham, a professor at food science and a food safety specialist for the University of Wisconsin, explains that there are 2 types of pesticides, systematic and unsystematic. Though washing your produce from the store may remove unsystematic pesticides on the surface of the produce, it will not remove systematic pesticides that are in the produce. So that's something you want to look out for. While gardening, you will most likely be exposed to sunshine, which helps your body create vitamin D. In the article Vitamin D, written May 7, 2012, and reviewed by a doctor of naturalistic medicine and located on the University of Maryland medical website, it says, your body stores vitamin D and can make it when your skin is exposed to the sun. You might be wondering why it is necessary for your body to make vitamin D. Well, the article goes on to say that vitamin D helps your body absorb and use calcium, which you need for strong bones. Now, you are more likely to eat what you grow, and fruits and vegetables are healthy for you. Ann Harding, a writing from health.com, says in her July 2011 article titled "Why Gardening is Good for Your Health," that not surprisingly, several studies have shown that gardeners eat more fruits and vegetables than their peers. Gardening can also be cheaper than buying produce. I have some prices here from Walmart. 1 zucchini equals $1.78. 1 cucumber equals 72 cents. And 1 green pepper equals 74 cents. Now we have packets of seeds. Organic seeds cost $2 a pack. Conventional seeds cost $1.28. That's pretty much the price of one, except each packet of seed holds anywhere from 20 to over 100 seeds in it. That's about the same price you pay for one item. So gardening can pay off in the long run. According to gardener Alina Nemi in her April 27th of 2012 online article, How to Start Your Own Garden for Almost Free, she says you can be resourceful and end up with something that works for little to no money. She explains how she used others' castaways to benefit her own garden, such as bed frames and old railings. She encourages her viewers to use rainwater, containers to start seeds in, and compost, your unused food, as fertilizer for your garden because they are pretty much free. You can also sell the vegetables that you are not eating and make a profit. Gardening is also shown to relieve stress and uses the reward system to make you feel productive. Ann Harding, from the article we mentioned earlier, explains a study conducted in the Netherlands. According to the study, after completing a stressful task, 2 groups of people were instructed to either read indoors or garden for 30 minutes. Afterward, the group that gardened reported being in a better mood than the reading group, and they also had lower levels of stress hormone cortisol. Gardening also gives you purpose and uses the reward system. Everyone likes to be rewarded for their efforts. Somehow you feel better about yourself when you have accomplished something that you purposed, or when gardening, you grew something that you can eat. This reward system is great for stress and may give you the motivation to keep pushing through whatever is stressing you out. People garden for many reasons, as seen from David Hobson, whom we talked about previously. To some people, gardening is a hobby, to other people it's a way of life, and yet some people just prefer gardening because the food tastes better, or so they say. Though your reasons for gardening may not match up to David Hobson's, or gardening may be completely foreign to you, you should start your own garden for any or all the reasons that we discussed. It can save you money, gardening provides health benefits, and it is a great stress reliever from essays or whatever you may be experiencing. As I said earlier, research gardening particulars and get digging.